It's about that time, and I'm not talking about this countdown on the screen. This is probably one of the most important weeks of NBA 2K's rollout. This is the week where we're going to get the MyCAREER storyline and the Community Day content. Now, as you might see, I had to throw on the NBA 2K25 Community Day hoodie. One, because, you know, we talk about Community Day a little bit. And two, you know, I got Melo back there, so, you know, you got to put the hood on because you got the hoodie Melo for 2K26. But before we get to that, I want to show y'all some facts. I was the first person to call out that SGA was going to be the cover athlete for NBA 2K26, and I was right. I was the first one that said we was going to get chain link nets, and then what happened in Triple Threat Park?
All new 2v2 half courts in the middle of the street with chain nets.
I was right. So now we're finally getting information on this MyCAREER storyline, and I said that if Spike Lee was coming back to do the storyline, and we about to find out this week that Spike Lee is coming to do the storyline for NBA 2K26, and it's gonna be good. Well, that's kind of an assumption, but we assuming if Spike Lee's involved, it's gonna be good. Now again, this is the week of the 18th. They're supposed to release this information, so it doesn't mean we're getting it today. But when we do get this information, you definitely know I'm going live. We're going to break it all down, see how good it is, see what we can find out if we get any gameplay. But speaking of gameplay, we got a whole lot of gameplay getting ready to come. That's why this is probably the most important week of NBA 2K's rollout. Now, looking at my hoodie, this shows y'all that I've experienced Community Day and what to expect. Now, I'm not gonna get all into all of the ins and outs. Listen, I got a video with all that information in there if you wanna go check out exactly everything that breaks down with Community Day. But I know what information you're going to get from these creators who go to Community Day. Now, the first thing we're going to get is like some play now or maybe some learn 2K type of content where they can actually play with MyCAREER, I mean, not MyCAREER, but play with actual players like Trey Young, or, you know, I'm just naming players, Steph Curry. They can go actually play with them in the play now, get some gameplay, look at how the gameplay moves, how defense feels, how stuff like that feels. Then maybe a day or two later, then they're allowed to actually show you build and the builder. So people want to break down, you know, you're going to see the Joe Knows, you see, you know, that's the only one I stay because I don't know exactly who's going. But you'll see guys like that break down the builder, how everything works, how stuff is connected, stuff like that. Now, hopefully this year, they will be able to actually test these builds like we weren't able to do when I went to my Community Day, using all the animations, and then they can see what animations look good, what animations don't. But at the same time, I don't know if 2K is going to give them that much access. But we still get an understanding of how the builder works. We get a little understanding of how gameplay works in NBA 2K26. Now, they will have some My Team stuff too, because they're probably going to get access to Triple Threat Park like we did. With me, Laker Fan, Koza, Joey, Spider, Spiel. We all played, we were like the only group that played 3v3 when it came to Triple Threat Park to actually see how gameplay looked. That's when Koza found out that interceptor or lane steals was gonna be kind of crazy. Listen, we found that out. But that also comes this week, which brought me to my thought that Community Day probably was this past weekend, but I've been combing over Twitter and I haven't found anything. So it hasn't happened yet, or 2K know I be giving y'all all the info. So they be trying to change stuff up because they be like, J-Mac be giving all the info out, man. We can't keep everything the same. I got y'all. But according to a post from the 2K Central, shout out to my guy, Ja, NBA 2K26's Community Day could actually be today. Now, he found a clip from Wavy Melo streaming yesterday of the release of this video, which was Sunday, saying that he couldn't stream long and that he had to get off because he had to pack because he had to leave. Then somebody asked him in the chat, did they pay for your flight? And he said yes. And I'm gonna let y'all hear it right here.
I can't stream long today, chat, because I do have to pack. I do have to pack, bro. You feel me? Because I'm going to, you feel me, California literally tomorrow, bro. So did they pay for your flight? Yeah.
Now, to put some context on what Wavy Melo was saying and using my opportunity to go to Community Day back for 2K25, the way 2K does it, and like I said, y'all can, at the end, I'm gonna link the video that breaks down everything that happened at Community Day, everything. But the way 2K does it is they actually fly you out. It's almost an all expense paid trip. You do gotta pay for your bags and you do gotta pay for some meals and stuff like that. But for the most part, they pay for everything. But again, it's just sticking to what Wavy Melo was saying, they pay for your flight and you fly out, the day before Community Day. So this was, again, on Sunday, his stream. He said he had to get off early. So that means that we might actually get some Community Day reveals and stuff, people who got revealed and now have the ability to let us know that they're at Community Day. Now, depending on what time they release stuff, man, we might pop up a live stream, but I don't know what time that's gonna be. So make sure y'all put them notifications on, because I can't be able to tell y'all when they're going to be able to release the information about them being at Community Day. Maybe ask questions, you know, or field questions to see what we want to know, what we want to find out. And then once they give us the actual embargo date, where it shows what day they can release the gameplay, what day can they release the builder, we're going to be live streaming those too. So shout out to all the creators that got invited to Community Day. I just want to, if any of them are watching this video, enjoy yourself, have fun. At the same time, put a little grind in, get the content that you need for your channel, for your community. For me, hey, listen, if you make something tight, make some big man bills, y'all. Make some big man bills. And hey, if y'all want to see what these guys actually get to go through and get to do when they go to Community Day, check out my video. It's gonna be somewhere on the screen somewhere. Check out that video, because I break everything down for y'all. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. You know, Hoodie Mac in the building, baby. Listen, let's get it. Later.